Hey everyone, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. On this video, we're getting a gold medal on the mission, Enter, Pursued by a Memory.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. The situation were reversed. He looked for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Ha!
2 hours ago, most.
Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
Tracks go left, down here. Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right. Damn snow's coming in hot again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Alright, so I've entered the cinematic camera, and I can switch between its different camera angles by pressing in the right stick. As long as I'm holding X, I'll follow the road. Alright, let's go ahead and exit by pressing the touchpad again.
Watch yourself, it's not very wide here.
Come on, boy. Horses are struggling.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. We can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that? John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on! Up there!
That's amazing. Did you notice how my horse moved away from his gunshots?
This ain't good.
Well, that's nasty.
It's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I grabbed that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
You can only carry one sidearm at a time. You can swap your carried weapons with weapons stored on your horse.
Grab your shotgun. Come on.
Hold L1 to view your stored weapons. Use the right stick to select sidearms. Use L2 or R2 to select sawed-off shotgun. And release L1 to equip it.
Down this way.
Got a boomstick. Sure?
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
Okay.
Watch out here. Yeah, that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
Stamina is displayed in the lower left corner. The outer bar depletes when you run, jump, or climb. The level of the inner core influences how quickly your stamina refills.
It's slippery, be careful. Watch your head here.
Okay, L3 will crouch.
Okay, good now.
And then, of course, stand your back.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall.
Your stamina core is empty. Your movement speed will be limited. Let's fix that. Item effects are shown at the bottom of the satchel. Eat a provision with the stamina core icon to refill your stamina core. Alright, so we have some canned kidney beans. Moderately restores health core and stamina core. Sounds good.
Okay,
Your-
right there.
Your stamina core is no longer empty. Continue to eat and drink to maintain your cores. Alright, now for climbing, you'll need to use the left stick and square.
Come on. That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John!
Dang, it's cold.
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John, where are you?
Call the jaw.
Marston, you hear me?
John! John! John, can you hear me?
Marston!
That's John! We're coming! Over here! Fella's there!
All right! Hot down, Marston!
He's down here.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but good to see you, Arthur Morgan. look so good. I don't feel too good neither. Freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre. Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
Sure you did.
You all right?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out. You see that on the ridge?
I'll distract him while you get to the horses. Go. Draw them off.
All right, John, come on. Let's get you on that horse.
Keep the wolves away from Javier and John. We have to do that by locking onto them and then calling them over. And then for our gold medal, we need to maintain 80% accuracy and also take no damage here. Oh, stay away from me.
Good work, Arthur.
All right, good
Okay,
stuff.
let's get going before any more of these bastards show up.
He left blood on me. For a second, I thought I got hit. Okay, triangle to mount your horse.
Come on, then. Let's get back to the others. Ah!
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet. More coming down the hill.
All right, we got more. Whoa, what the heck? Didn't shoot. There we go.
Shit, there's more on the right. You got more wolves on the left. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, crap. Got him. Oh. Oh, I shot an extra time. What the heck?
You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus.
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose a scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there.
Alright, as far as I know, I only missed one shot, so we should have gotten the 80%.
Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here? Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
Got any other other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization?
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
We've been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Alright, mission complete.
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
What do you think, Arthur?
Well, I wasn't on that boat, so hard to say, but I trust your judgment, Dutch. Always have.
Thank you, son. We have been shot at before, Hosea. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now. For now. We got this. We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea. What about you, Arthur? You doubt me too?
Never.
Good. Because you know me, son. I'm just getting started. Once we get some money, well, they better send some good men after us, because they ain't never gonna find us. But we need money.
Of course, Dutch.
Thank you, son, for your strength. It means a lot to me.
Alright, first things first. Let's make sure we actually got the gold. That looked like a gold medal that popped up, but let's just verify. So you can see our story is now 1% complete. Such progress. Oh, and I didn't read this last time. So, outlaws from the west. Half frozen, close to death, and on the run, the gang find shelter in an old abandoned mining town. Dutch, Arthur, and Micah head out to look for supplies. And then here's the one we just did. Enter, pursued by a memory. John hasn't returned from an earlier scouting trip. Arthur and Javier ride out into the snow to look for him. And you can see the checklist there. We killed all the wolves without taking any damage, and we completed it with at least 80% accuracy. Alright, and we've got a new thing, the journals. We can hold the left D-pad button to open that up. And he's been writing in the pages, so R1 will go to the next page. Well, drawing, really. But some writing as well. Blackwater. I bought this new journal after the last one got destroyed in that fire all those months ago. Whenever it was. Haven't written or drawn much in the past few months, but I was missing it more than I thought I would. And finally near a store, so here I am, I guess. After all that business up north and the fire, we spent a few months in the wilderness, traveling down from the northern grizzlies. Stuck mostly in the western foothills of the mountains during the worst of the winter. Food was easy to find and life was good. Dutch had a lead for some land we were going to buy, but the land did not match up to his criteria. Or he got spooked and we were being watched by the law and that somebody knew who he was. And we never bought it and we are wandering still. We picked up a couple of new folk in the grizzlies. Oh, whoops, dang it, I hit the chapter button. Hold on. So if you can jump between chapters with the D-pad buttons, but if you want to go page by page, it's L1 and R1. So I believe this is where I left off. Yep. Jenny, a sweet young girl we met abandoned on the roadside, and Micah, an outlaw Dutch met in a bar someplace. Dutch seems very taken with Micah, who is pretty hot-headed, argumentative, and full of himself. Hosea and I are less sure. Guess we shall see. Eventually, we came out of the wilderness and are now holed up outside of Blackwater, although sometimes I stay in town, hunting for opportunities. I might be onto something. We got plenty of money, and the trail we took was so tortuous and slow, nobody could have followed us south and east, or figured out where we was heading. We was thinking about California, but then Dutch and Hosea brought us down to Blackwater. I can't talk. Blackwater has apparently grown a whole lot since any of them was last here, and I was told to expect little more than a trading post. But the place is growing fast, and it's almost a small city. The town seems to be riddled with corruption, but there's certainly plenty of money here. It's good to be sleeping in a bed from time to time and living a more civilized life after so long under canvas, but I do not particularly like being this near to a town. We are living here, camping outside town mostly, hidden in plain sight, I guess. Life seems pretty easy. Abigail and Marston keep arguing. I wonder why exactly he came back. He cannot seem to decide if he wants to be a father to that boy of his or not. The arguing is exhausting. I heard talk of a man sounded like Trelawney, but we haven't seen him for many months. Hosea and I are onto something pretty big. Might be a lot of cash coming in to do with a real estate scam Hosea thinks he may have discovered. I am not sure yet. The perfect crime, we think. One where we rob crooks. We are being real careful. It's fun working with Hosea again. The man is an artist of nonsense. Even if nothing comes of it, we are having an amusing enough time. It's good to be running scams again. Hosea is a born huckster. He is getting anxious, worried that by lingering in town, we are going to bring undue attention on ourselves. But Dutch thinks he is also onto something big. His words, not mine. Bank money being brought in by boat, apparently. So for now, we are working on both things and seeing what happens. Plan is to flee west into the desert country someplace if we can. Micah and Dutch are planning to rob the ferry in town. They think it's laden with riches. Cash coming in for the banks, coming in by boat. For once, I'm not getting involved in the job. Hosea and I are too taken up with our business, which I believe could go very well. And Dutch seems confident that with the group assembled, all will be okay. Plan is for them to carry out the job, then flee into the wilderness out to the west. The next day, Hosea and I carry out our scam and join them. Dutch seems happy and excited. He's talking again about California, but he's also talking a lot about other places. And we move on to Chapter 1, Coulter. We have been running for weeks. I mean running more than usual. The job they was pulling in Blackwater, robbing that ferry, it turned into a disaster. Young Jenny got killed, poor thing, while Sean and Mac both got arrested, or killed. Nobody seems sure which. Dutch shot a girl. I am not too sure if by accident or design. It seems like it might have been a setup. We took to the hills in an almighty scramble, leaving money and most of our things behind. Then, as we were fleeing east over the Grizzlies, an almighty storm hit us. Davy Callender, who had got shot in the gut on the raid, passed away. It was brutal to watch, and the rest of us nearly froze. But we found shelter and have been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we await the thaw. Davy. Camp Coulter. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for. Hosea and I had been planning a robbery of our own in Blackwater, but I guess that's been abandoned along with most of what I owned. I am profoundly concerned as to what happens next, once we leave this place or the law finds us cowering up here. Found a girl, well, a woman I should say. Her husband had been murdered by some of Colm O'Driscoll's boys. Nasty business. Alright, and that is the last entry in our journal. We have a drawer right here. Some oat cakes, and we got some opened miracle tonic, I think it said. Yeah. You've picked up an opened item. Opened items provide half the benefits of new items. Is that a separate drawer? Can't tell. It is. Opened health cure, but apparently I am maxed out on it. I wonder if I can use any of it. Let's find out. Oh wait, that's my journal. Wrong button. There we go, satchel. Alright, open miracle tonic, fully restores health, stamina, and deadeye. Well, I don't think I'm full health or stamina, so let's try it, see what happens. Ah, well, I was very close apparently. Oh well, we're getting more. Oh, I can't take it? What the heck? Oh, did I use the wrong one? Ah, crap. I used the wrong one. I used the good stuff. That, yeah, it didn't give me any. Oh well, we'll take this one. I'm wasting items, not smart. Let's see, you cannot stow all looted items as your satchel's full. Pearson can craft satchels with increased capacity. Ah, interesting.
Okay there, Dutch?
Thank you. Thank you for bringing John back. Finally, some relief.
He's beat up, but he'll be all right, I hope. Well, I should get back to it.
All right, then.
How you feeling, Hosea? You've been coughing a lot.
That's the cold. Thank you for bringing John back.
Of course. Well, I suppose I should be getting on.
All right, Arthur.
You okay in here, Molly? It might be warmer by the fire.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
Just gonna try and stay warm.
Okay, I don't see any items here. Let's go out this way. Let's see, where was that extra house? Here we go.
It's okay. It's okay. You're safe now. She'll be okay, Arthur.
I'm sure she will, Mary Beth. You okay there, Karen?
Keep warm.
Fine,
Keep
but I would
warm.
kill for a
Just
whiskey.
a few more days, and we'll
You
be
ain't
on
wrong.
this hill.
I hope so.
Stay strong.
It's been a nasty few days.
I know. And we've had tough times before. We keep moving, and we keep together. Same as always. All of you. Ain't that so, Mr. Morgan?
Of course.
He that is so impoverished that he hath no oblation chooseth the tree that will not rot. He seeketh unto him a cunning workman to prepare a graven image that shall not be moved. Have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Hath it not been told to you from the beginning? Have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth? Is it he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in, that bringeth the princes to nothing? He maketh the judges of the earth as vanity. Yea, they shall not be planted. Yea, they shall not be sown. Yea, their stock shall not take root in the earth. And he shall also blow upon them, and they shall wither, and the whirlwind shall take them away as stubble. To whom then will ye liken me, or shall I be equal, saith the Holy One? Lift up your eyes on high, and behold, who hath created these things, that bringeth out their hosts by number, and calleth them all by names, by the greatness of his might, for that he is strong in power, not one faileth. Why sayest thou, O Jacob, and speaketh, O Israel? My way is hid from the Lord, and my judgment is passed over from God. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that hath no might he increaseth their strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fail. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
That's real pretty, Reverend, but what on earth does it mean?
I don't know, Miss Karen. I realize now that I truly don't. That it brings me comfort.
Doesn't know? What the heck? Alright, let's talk to the rest of the people here. Mary Beth.
Excuse me, Karen.
Oh. Oh, I stepped on her foot, I think.
You okay, Mary Beth?
Just thinking of Jenny, Mac, Davy, Sean, and wondering who's next.
We'll pull through. At least we got John back now. Well, don't let me bother you.
Stay warm.
Ma'am, I'm real sorry about all of this.
My husband, my house.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Okay, speak later.
Whatever.
You got any miracles for us, Reverend?
I wish I did.
Yep. We need something. All right, well, I should be getting on.
May the Lord keep you.
You've done the best you can with this place, Miss Grimshaw.
It could be worse, given the circumstances.
No doubt. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Yes, well, all right.
You a bit happier now, Jack?
Will he be okay?
Yeah, I think so. Just needs to rest. Okay, well, let's talk more later.
Okay.
You staying warm there?
Trying to.
At least we've got a fire now.
Yep. Well, I suppose I should be getting on.
Take care then.
Okay, Mr. Strauss?
I think so. Well done for finding Mr. Marston. Some good news at least.
Yep. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
Yes, I suppose.
How you doing, Uncle?
I'm okay. I've been through worse. You know, I did one time in...
Sorry, I can't right now. Well, don't let me bother you.
Yep, I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, how's he doing?
He's okay. Just needs some rest. Thank you again, Arthur.
That's all right. Keep him warm. Okay, speak later.
Just get us off this damn mountain.
You doing okay now?
I think so. Thank you.
Of course. All right, well, I should be getting on.
Good enough.
Alright, that's everyone in here. Let's go outside briefly. Javier, what's up?
Stay alert there, Javier.
Morning, Arthur.
How's it all going?
I'm okay. Better than most.
Good.
Okay, brother.
Alright, and we are gonna end things right here. You can see there's an icon right in the next building. As soon as I enter, the next mission will begin. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.